Hello students, good morning. Now in your previous period we learned about your input devices, that is a keyboard and mouse. Okay, and mouse is also known as point and draw device. Okay, and that we learned keyboard, that is how many function keys are there. That are total 12 function keys are there, starting from F1 to F12, F1, F2, F3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, and F12 till total F12 12 function keys are there, and number keys will be starting from 0 to 9. Okay, to alter button, to shift key, to control key, these all things we learned in your previous period. And according to mouse we learned that the clicks, that is your left click, right click, double click, scroll bar. Okay, these things we learn in your last period. Now today we are going to start with your another input device, that is which is known as your joystick. Now joystick, as you all know, you might be seeing this image. Okay, after seeing this image also still you won't be able to recognize it. Actually this joystick, the best example is your game. For games you will be using game controller. uh, According to textbook you won't be able to recognize it, so I will be showing it in internet. See, these are your joystick which we are using. This joystick you have seen in your textbook. See, okay, this is a joystick which you have seen in your textbook. See, okay, these are also joystick. That means joystick, it is the best example of your input device. Why? As we know that if someone suppose imagine if we are playing a game, any kind of game, if a person is moving on, if I want that particular person to move towards left side, what I will be doing, I will be clicking on left button of my joystick to move that particular left side. If I want that particular person to move to my right side, that means I will be clicking on right button of in my joystick. Okay, this is the best example of your input device. Why? Because according to our commands it is working it. According to our commands it is working it. That means according to whatever commands we are giving it, if I'm giving clicking on left button, it will be moving to left side. If I'm clicking on right button, it will be moving to right side. That means this is the best example. That means in short I can say that whatever commands as a user if I'm giving to that particular joystick, it will be working according to it. And this is the best example of your input device. Okay, now next is a scanning device. Scanning device is the best example. I can say that your scanner, that means whenever you are going to Xerox shop, what happens if I want my some any paper Xerox, what they do, they will be keeping that particular Xerox on that particular scanning machine, and a green line will be moving on. Okay, and that particular green line scans the particular image, and this scanned image will be in our hard format, which is known as your in A4 size, which is known as your Xerox. Okay, and that means that particular machine, that the particular scanning machine is known as your scanning device. Okay, another best example of a scanning device is your barcode scanner. Barcode scanner, I hope you all have gone to supermarket, that is your DMart, any kind of supermarket. When we are going in, after purchasing any kind of products or any kind of commodities, what happens, they won't be writing it in a computer. They will be having a barcode in each and every product. We are having a barcode sticker. Okay, see, this is a sanitizer. Okay, and in sanitizer also you can see a barcode reader is there. Can you see this line? For best example I can show. I hope this black and white lines you have seen. This is the barcode. Now what happens, each and every product we are getting this such kind of barcodes. That means even though after seeing this barcode we will be thinking is just black and white lines. It is not just a black and white lines, it contains many information. Many information means, suppose if it is in a sanitizer, okay, if that particular commodity's name, company name, okay, product price, products manufacturing date, expiry date, that means the whole content will be is installed, or it is stored in that particular barcode. This is the use of barcode. And now after seeing this line we won't be able to recognize this such which product is this. So what we are using the barcode scanner. This barcode scanner, I hope you all have seen in our supermarkets, that means a DMart, any kind of things, wherever we are going we will be able to see this. What happens, there will be a red line, infrared light will be there, which scans our barcode, and it will be detecting which product is there, what is the price of that particular product, and what is the manufacturing date of that particular product, expiry date of that particular product. Each and every small to small information we will be getting in that particular barcode. This is your best example of your scanning device. Okay, scanning device, the two examples I've given you right now. First one is your image scanner, which is used in your computer or in a Xerox machine. Another example is that your barcode scanner, and one more example is also there, OMR scanner. OMR scanner, as you know that now from 9th standard onwards, now 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, all 4 classes, you will be having a computer as a just MCQs. That means till 8th standard you were writing theory part, that means questions and answers were there just like other subjects. But from 9th standard onwards you will be having MCQs in just MCQs will be there. That means 50 marks for 50 marks exam, the whole 50 marks MCQs will be there, no question answers will be there. Okay, so what happens, there will be a barcode, sorry, OMR. I can show this. OMR. In this way, see, image is loading due to slow internet. This is the image. I think it is not visible in a proper way. See, in this way we will be having a OMR. Okay, in OMR you have to write your roll numbers, question number booklets. In this way will be using. After writing this, we will be writing the MCQs. That means your options will be there. You will be getting a question paper, and particular question paper will be having a question and 4 options will be there. After verifying that particular options, that means a particular answer, then we have to tick mark. That means we are not to tick mark, we have to just do in this way, circle. You have to circle this perfect answer. That means if my first question's answer is 3, that means over here you can see first question, you have to circle on 3 number circle. Okay, you have to circle this 3rd number. If my second question answer is A, that means I have to circle on 1. Okay, in this way we have to circle it. Then after, it won't be checked manually. This checking will be done in your in this type of machine, which is known as your OMR scanner. Okay, this is a machine where OMR, in your board exam also next year you will be in 10th standard, during board exam also they will be checking in OMR scanner. Nothing else. What happens, they will be just inserting our paper in that particular scanner. Automatically they will be scanned, checked, and your marks will also be entered in the particular computer. This is the best example of your scanner. Okay, see, OMR scanner. The next is your MICR. MICR means magnetic ink character recognition. The full form of MICR is a magnetic ink character recognition. It is mainly used in our banks. Okay. See, where it is, as I told you, it is mainly used in our banks. How? As you know that whenever we are using checkbook, okay, I hope you all have seen this check leaf. There is a checkbook. In that area, in that, this is a particular checkbook, okay, and checkbooks, the check leaf. You can see many numbers will be there in bottom part. The best example, this is this one. You can see in this way many numbers, code numbers will be there. This code is also just like your barcode only. What happens, each and every check leaf, it will be having a different kind of information of that particular bank and or particular check leaf. Okay, so what happens, where if I am sending money to someone else, or if I'm sending or depositing my money to some other account, I will be writing my amount, rupees, who is my name, and my amount will be paid over here, written over here, now over date. So after writing all these things, I will be inserting that I will be going to bank, and I will be inserting this check leaf on the particular box. Now at the end of that particular banking hours, what they will be doing, that the bank persons, they will be taking it out and they will be inserting in machine. Now this machine means they will be checking from where this person has been depositing bank details. Each and every small details will be getting from this particular code, and this code has to be scanned by a scanner, which is known as your MICR, which is the full form of MICR is your magnetic ink character recognition. Understood? Okay, now next is your electronic card reader. Electronic card reader, the best example I can say that whenever we are going to restaurants, okay, whenever we are going to restaurants or in shopping malls, mainly in restaurants only, we have seen that if we are not having enough cash to pay, we can use our credit card or debit card. Okay, if we are using the debit card, they will be using such kind of machine, and either they will be inserting from swapping from side, or they will be inserting from bottom. Then after we have to enter our 4-digit pin, then automatically our bank, so from our bank, the amount will be deducted for our purchase or for any other things. This machine is known as your electronic card reader. This is specially used just for detecting the cards of your credit card or debit card or any kind of cards. For detecting that particular card, we will be using this scanner, which is known as your electronic card reader. Okay, it's just like your ATM machine only, and the full form ATM is automatic teller machine. Just for your knowledge, I'm saying full form ATM because many students, they will be writing the full form of ATM as anytime machine. Actually, it is not an full form. Okay, the actual full form of ATM is automatic teller machine. Okay, this are your scanning devices. Today we learned 4 topics. First one is your joystick. Okay, second is your scanning device. Third is about your barcode scanner. Sorry, that is your MICR, and next is your about your electronic card reader. Okay, and as I told you, joystick, which is used just for gaming purpose. Okay, and scanning devices including three different things. That is your image scanner, which is as I told you, which is used in your Xerox machine. Next is your barcode scanner, which is used to scan our barcode stickers, and next is third one is your OMR scanner, which is used to scan our OMR paper sheets. Now next topic is about your MICR. The full form of MICR is your magnetic ink character recognition. Now this scanner is mainly used in a banking industry just for checking or verifying the details of your check leaf. Okay, For that purpose we will be using this MICS scanner. Next is about your electronic card reader. Electronic card readers are those machines which is used in our restaurants just for accepting the debit card, or in malls they will be using the just for accepting the credit card or debit card. After inserting the card from here, so from bottom, or for swiping from side, we have to enter particular pin which is given to us, and that 4-digit pin, after entering they will be entering the amount. Automatically the amount will be deducted from our bank account. That is that means what happens, even though if we are not having sufficient amount in our pocket, still we will be able to pay the bill. For that purpose we will be using this card. Okay, these are your examples of your input devices. Okay, I hope you all understood today's topic. Thank you, students.